Welcome back, guys, to episode 41. Today I have massive plans, and you guys are going to be joining me because we're going to be including a live stream where we're essentially going to be building a ton of factories and installing a bunch of things today. So, episode 39 ended with us having put in the new pathway up here. And I was hoping to place down the Poober banner that will be going, somewhere in the middle here. And then ideally, we could maybe fit a small artillery train in one of these areas over here. And then the other thing is we could fit a personal train maybe in this section over here on the left-hand side. Let's find that Poober banner. There it is. We'll have to move these pipes. It's just a necessity. How far up? Ooh, I probably want a little pathway here as well. So let's not forget a pathway. And maybe let's do the pathway the same distance apart as this thing. So if the belt's there, we'll put the pathway there. We're getting so much stuff done already. Okay, then that will go there. Like so. Let's copy some tile. Okay, so there's a new pathway around there. We can like doll this up eventually, make it look really cool. This is just very like, I don't know, linear, sterile looking for right now, but then we can add some frills to it later on. Okay, so now we can plan the banner. All right, there is the banner. So let's rehook in some robo bays and we'll have the bots fill in the lights and the combinators and all the difficult stuff for us. And then the tricky part will be if I can remember how to turn it on. Okay, next project, while the bots work on that, let's delete one of these. All right, green circuits. And thanks for the sub, JD, my friend. And then, sorry, you guys have got me off track. Circuits. We're talking about circuits. Circuits. Green circuits are going to go... Oh, do they go in this one or this one? Let's not do green circuits first. Let's start with blue circuits. Because I know blue circuits are going to go in the top ones. Oh, crap. And I've got to get rid of this oil build, too. Shoot. All right, this is my super cool blue circuit build. I'm really, really, really proud of it. Actually, let's take a look at it a little bit closer here before we install it. Because it is mostly direct insertion. I'm not going to say it's 100% pure direct, because if it were 100% pure direct, it would probably require a green circuit machine on the right of the blue circuit build. But for the important intents and purposes, this is mostly a direct from copper wire to blue circuit build, and I love it. It produces 580 blue circuits per minute. There's a couple things I think I will actually edit out of here. I don't think we need 3 inserters going from the red circuit assembler into the blue circuit assembler, but this will eventually become available for you guys to play with too if you want. We definitely want the inputs coming from the top. The outputs will probably want to change the direction of that as well. But let's have it go as centered as possible. I guess center, we really can't do that. Let's do it right here. That's where it will go. And then eventually when we get rid of this oil build over there, we'll put another one, the same one on the other side. And then that way between the two of them, it will actually equal the required amount of blue circuits per minute, which I wish I had my calculator pulled up right now, but it's going to be over, I think it's like 1,064 blue circuits per minute to keep up with 1,000 science per minute. So that's how I came up with the calculations here. So if green circuits are going to be over here, maybe I put red circuits in the left quadrant so that I can have green circuits feed directly into the red circuits how I want. Let's plop it down. I guess it's not going to get turned on, so if anything, we'll get it built, and if I change my mind later, it's not the end of the world. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. My eyeballs I could trust. Okay, so the one thing I'm conflicted about is, like I keep saying, we're going to have green circuits on the opposite side, regardless of whether it's red circuits on this side or on the other side. We're going to have green circuits over here. There, looks good to me. Alrighty, we have lots to install, and we have lots of modules we're going to be needing. I'm going to be interested to see if our nuclear reactor builds can hold up in terms of power. Whoops, and let's move this over actually by a tile. And then we'll just have them all join up with each other, like so. Okay, I'm liking it so far. Alright, so eventually, once we actually get red circuits produced, they'll feed into the cars somewhere along here. So that leaves us with changing the setup for the green circuits, which means I may have to move the substations elsewhere. Crap, well, where do I fit a substation? I don't want to just do a million like of these things around. If I could, it doesn't look too horrible. Did I just solve my own problem? I'm stuck with option 1 or 2 or 3, which either any of those options I'll have to do in creative mode to be a lot more friendly and nice to myself. Option 4, nuke it. Shady, you troll. All right, we have 3 options here, people. One of them will be selected. Is it gonna happen tonight? No. Let's see, should we try and turn this on? I feel like I'm gonna inevitably get it wrong, which I think is a bad idea. Oh God. That's completely broken. And it's been about 2 weeks in between cuts, and if I sound a little funny, that's because in that time frame, I've caught a cold, so bear with me. I know I don't sound very good. I don't feel very good either, but the show must go on. And we're going to pick up with where we left off, basically with the stream. We weren't able to get this banner turned on, but I'm hoping we can do that now. I've gone ahead and looked at the 0.16 series to see exactly what we're missing, and I think it's just a pole and some wire. So I've added in this pole right here. So let's grab a little bit of red wire, which I've got there, and I want to say it literally just connects from there to this pole that I've added, and I'm gonna say the top of this one. Okay, looks like it's the same so far, which is fine because this thing here is turned off. So to turn it on, we just click this little button. And no, it is still not working. Oh no. Trying it again? No. Just my luck. Okay, let's turn that off. Let's redo the wire situation. Instead of this having gone to the top, we'll have it go to the back, maybe? No. Why is it still not working? I am thoroughly confused at this point. Okay, so that was attempt numbers 1 and 2. Looks like I'm gonna have to go back to the 0.16 map and further investigate what I've done wrong, and then we'll be right back. Alright, attempt number 3. I know we need to do something with this pole here. Let's try it. No! I still can't get it. Okay, delete that. What we're gonna do instead, because I'm not smart enough to figure this out, but I am smart enough to have taken a blueprint of hopefully all of the correct wiring. So let's just lay this over it. And we'll put that in there, and we'll just put everything in for now. And turn on? No? No. Still broken, huh? Okay, well, interesting. Maybe it's not just me. Very weird. Okay, maybe it's just broken. Maybe it's a 0.17 issue. All right, well, regardless, let's move on to the next project because it's looking like it's going to take a little bit longer to figure this out, or maybe it's not going to work at all, and we'll have to think of something else entirely to put in here. Either way, I still do want to move on to the personal train and the artillery train that I'm hoping I can fit in the little areas to the side of the banner, although if we have to get rid of this banner completely, I suppose we have more room. But let's just hope for the best and plan on having those things on the side of the banner to have it work eventually. But you can see, obviously, combinators are not my strong suit. But let's plan on, let's see, this area over here to the left will be much harder to work with than the one to the right. So maybe let's put the artillery train over here to the right instead of over to the left. And we're going to have to think about how the train's going to have to kind of zigzag back and forth because we're going to have as much surface area as possible to allow for loading of the artillery shells. So I really wish this was working. Maybe can we try one more thing? Like, is that gonna make a difference? Now I'm just like clicking stuff on and off. No, no difference. Okay, let's fix that back to where it was. In fact, we'll get rid of that. All right, but that means we have hopefully room from this point onward. So for the snaking around part, let's see, I want to give it as much room as possible. So let's imagine it coming from here, like coming from a rail network up there at the top. And just trying to give it as much room. I can maybe do 2 circulations of this. Okay, that will go there. Get rid of that power pole. In fact, let's get rid of the walkway for now. This will go up from the top. And there's probably loads more compact ways to fit in an artillery train, but this is how I want to do it for now. Just very easy. And we can have it exit out this way. This will not be the rail system that we end up with for sure. So I'm really not going to be too picky about it. But we'll have it come from, I guess, a couple different options. Just do a standard T-junction, it looks like, is what I'm doing. Oh no, I'm out of rails. Okay, and then we can signal this very easily. We're doing right-hand drive. Oh cool, there's enough room in the construction network that they can fill that in for me. Okay, so signals, we need one there and there and there, 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 there. Put a signal everywhere. Looks like I don't have enough room for a signal there, which is fine for right now. Because this may not be how it ends up eventually anyway. That looks pretty signaled to me. Okay, so now we just have to add in a train thingy up here. Do I have a train station on me? No. That's okay, we can build one. So let's put the train station there. And I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I should probably ask for the wagons. Where are they? That would be them. And then we'll do some bot coverage for supplying the fuel that goes in here, as well as the artillery shells. Which, recently I've noticed my artillery shells are, like, not very well in production right now. Everything is empty. I'm trying to figure out why. What are we missing? We're missing these guys, it looks like, because I don't have enough steel. Okay, so we're gonna fudge the system a little bit, as I've kind of been doing when the cars have not been working optimally, and we're gonna request some steel to be brought via the bots. And then hopefully that will get these artillery, whatever these are, explosive cannon shells working again. Oh, whoops, I've got these auto trashed. Okay, whoops. I think these are the right ones. Alright, so let's head back up to our little train depot. Okay, let's see. And then these these requester boxes have to go into the, I think, butt of it or something like that. And I'm just making this up as I go. I don't have a particular plan in mind for, like, how many wagons we're gonna do or anything like that. I'm just completely winging it. Okay, so let's maybe bump this up to 10 at a time. Let's also request some requester boxes. We'll do 20 of those. And hey, it looks like artillery shells are finally working again. Good. I've been very low on them for quite some time without me even realizing why. Okay, so we're solving some of my problems here while creating some other ones. Am I in the network? Not exactly. Okay. We'll request a couple artillery shells. Maybe let's do 2 for now at a time. Do I have these facing the right way? I don't even know. Okay, so I've got 2. Maybe I should do... Should I do a 4 header? These are things I don't know. So I've got 4 wagons currently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I can do another couple there. Looks like I'm already out of locomotives. Come on, guys. Start delivering stuff to me. All right, let's keep going. There's 8. I can fit another one. Ugh, gosh, this is annoying. I hate not having the correct number of locomotives. Let's keep filling in the requester boxes. There's another 4 locomotives, and then let's do another 8 of the wagons. 6, 7, 8. One thing I'm not thinking about though is that this, as it's currently set up, will not be able to reverse. What I could do is move these guys around, maybe? Would that technically work? That's quite weird. Like move half of them. I don't know if this will work or if it'll break it. Or if this is a good thing at all. No idea. Alright, but let's call this artillery loading. Not that it has anywhere to go quite yet. And then, let's see, these were 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, let's turn these around after all. There we go. Alrighty. And then we'll continue with the boxes. Just barely enough room for everything. But there we go. Alright, artillery train is kind of set up. I'm not going to finish it for now because I'm not sure if this is the exact size of train I even need. This might be a little overkill because honestly, if I want to expand, it's really not too hard just to like do a slow artillery turret creep here, like I've been doing with these things here. Not that they have any cannon shells in them right now, or artillery shells rather, but yeah, I think the artillery wagon itself might be a little bit superfluous, but it's still something I want to have. So I'm going to hold off on finishing that. We still have to hold off on finishing the banner because this might be more user error than Factorio error. So we'll have to wait on this. In terms of the personal train, we can go ahead and fit something in this area at least. So let's do that next. I'm gonna try to avoid entirely breaking the pipe system that I have here for now, but we'll see how far we can get with that. I'm again just kind of winging it. This will have to go out, I think, a little bit further. That's a pretty nice shape right there. Oh, that's right in the way. Let's move that over a little bit. There we go. Let's see, is this 2 in the middle? Perfect. That's a great shape. And we can put, for some reason I keep thinking I have the train stations on me, but I don't. Oh. I may have to expand this a little bit more, unfortunately, if I want to be able to fit like a header in each direction. So like there and there as an example. This will have to go in a little bit more narrow, it looks like. Let's just delete these pipes for now. And that looks like there's 2 tiles in the middle. Perfect. Train station we can put right there, and we'll delete these so that we can get them on track. There we go. And then we'll make it a cool color. Let's see, how do we make pink? I don't know. Oh, there we go. We're kind of getting in the pink territory. All right, that'll be the color for now. I can always adjust it in the future. I like having a bright colored train that will stand out as my personal train for me. We'll delete this and then we'll move it. That can go away, but we'll put that back in the middle. All right, again, a T-junction would be nice. And what we can do this time is just, oh, they still haven't finished that? We can just copy it since the hard work has been done already. Ooh, there we go. Although I'm not 100% a fan of this junction I did in particular because it's missing, ideally, an extra set of signals in this area here on either side. To make it a little bit more efficient, I would like to put some signals there, although it's not like 100% required by any means. Oh. I guess we can't copy this entirely because one thing I wasn't keeping in mind was the junction we did was for only a one tile in between. That gets deleted. So I might have room for some signals after this. We'll see. That gets deleted. There we go. It is a tight junction here. Where's my signals? Oh, I still don't have room. Damn. Okay. Oh well. Not the biggest of deals for right now. But that looks pretty good to me. Except this signal isn't working because it's wanting to read other signals in this area over here. So that might as well get going. We don't need it. We can hook water back up before I forget. Where is that going? There we go. Water's hooked back up. I want to put a signal there. What else is going on here? Okay, it looks like it's signaled correctly to me at least. We can put that back for now. And we can get a little way, let's see. I would ideally like this down like by a tile. Let's copy this. Let's put that there. Get rid of that stuff and get rid of the pipes. There we go. We'll copy the train color and delete what I just created so that we can move it down a tile because I am that hardcore OCD that I want it to line up perfectly with this over here. Okay, so, whoops, that's not what I want. I want the actual blueprint this time. So to make sure it lines up, we're gonna do that and that and that. Of course it intersects with the water here. That's okay. Not too difficult to fix. Oh boy. There. And of course it intersects with the oil. But there we go. And then fuel we'll put in little boxes over here via robot. We'll put a substation down here, smack in the middle. It's fine by me. Oh, not that we can reach. There we go. I still don't have rocket fuel, let alone nuclear fuel yet, so I'm still using coal or wood or whatever. But that is definitely on the to-do list. Oh no, and the color didn't save. let's see, I think we had like 255, 18. There we go. That's fine for now for a color. I can always adjust that if needed, like I've said. That goes there. And then let's do a little bit of signaling too. That way we can fit, if needed, multiple trains. So we'll do that there and there. And then you can see that since we added in those signals here, it is completely green in terms of signaling up here. So trains can come and go through this intersection and even come down here behind this train if needed. Where is the fuel? Hopefully it is on its way. So I don't yet have places for our new trains to go between the artillery train and the personal train. And the banner is still not working, but in part due to my health and already the length of the video, we're going to end it here. It wasn't nearly as successful a video as I was hoping it was going to be. We still did get a ton done though, especially in the stream with getting the circuits built up, and all of the modules have now been installed. So that is a huge thing off of my plate to do because the modules are just so slowly trickling in still via this module factory. So any modules that get produced are a long time coming. But with that said, hopefully in between this episode and the next one, I can figure out a way to fix this banner. Hopefully it's just user error instead of like an issue with the most recent Factorio patches or something like that. And in terms of what's planned for the future, eventually we'll get a proper rail network besides this dinky little thing here, so that way we can start actually using the trains that we just put down. We still have to continue with our mega factory building. In particular, we have to do an oil build at some point because this dinky little thing here is also not going to suffice, and it's not current with the most recent oil recipes. So we've got to update this and come up with something. So that will take some time. We've still got to install rocket fuel and nuclear fuel and low-density structures and all sorts of mega factories. So I hope you guys will stick around. Hopefully I'll be feeling better and sounding better. But until then, I'll plan on seeing you guys next time. It's kombucha. Look it up, you guys. It's, like I said, 0.05% or 0.5% or something like that. You don't get flagged for it.